And the much-awaited Hyderabad Metro Rail project has in fact been inaugurated finally by the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister, along with Telangana Chief Minister KCR, took the first ride. The first metro rail in Hyderabad and India's longest one-stretch metro line will now be open to public from tomorrow. Well, this is the first phase out of the three-phase metro rail project, and it's going to be running between Mayapur and Nagol, having 24 stations. During its inaugural run, Prime Minister and Telangana Chief Minister KCR travelled by the metro from Mayapur to Kukatpalli and back. The minimum fare of the metro ride is going to be fixed at 10 rupees and will be going up to 60 rupees. The passenger will have to pay 10 rupees for the first 2 kilometers, 15 for 4 kilometers, and so on, and nearly 60 rupees are going to be charged for a journey that's going to be over 26 kilometers. Well, a big day there for Hyderabad. Finally, after 9 years of work, the first phase of the metro rail project has been completed. This particular stretch is 30 kilometers long and will be having 24 stations, and it's going to be open for public from tomorrow. From tomorrow, citizens of Hyderabad can enjoy the metro ride in this first metro rail project that has in fact been inaugurated by the Prime Minister in Hyderabad. It's unique in many ways. It's going to be wholly functional on solar power is what we're given to understand. It's also going to be accommodative to all the disabled commuters, that those are going to have a ramp right at the road level so as to make wheelchairs accessible to lifts. And these lifts are going to be operated upon buttons in braille. The metro coaches also have in fact facilities to accommodate wheelchairs with special grab holes designed for the purpose. It's going to be state-of-the-art, a modern metro rail that is going to be functional from tomorrow, and going to be adding some sort of a relief, big relief for commuters in Hyderabad, who had been long-standing demands have been to decrease the traffic chaos that's prevalent in the city. But today, of course, it was the Prime Minister's day to take the inaugural train ride. Along with him was the Chief Minister KCR, who took the very first ride of this metro rail. The Prime Minister, along with Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, took the first ride. Remember, this is India's longest one-stretch metro line, and it is going to be open to public from tomorrow. This is the first phase of the three phases of the entire metro rail project, and it's going to be running between Mayapur and Nagole. It will have 24 stations. It's going to be having the last mile connectivity. Arrangements have been made to in fact implement buses to connect commuters from one station to the other. Viren has been tracking this very closely. Viren, finally the metro rail has been inaugurated, and it's going to be from tomorrow that the citizens of Hyderabad can enjoy their first ride in this metro rail.
Well, absolutely, and you know that's what the citizens of Hyderabad have been waiting for the longest time. This project crucial in helping Hyderabad build its infrastructure, give Hyderabad a sort of new age edge in terms of transport, because we saw a lot of strain being put on the roads, which has been clogged with traffic over the last few years. Traffic cars have only grown because the city has been able to keep up with the growing population, the population explosion in the city of Hyderabad. And this metro project, to a great extent, will try and ease some of those woes. Of course, this doesn't answer all of Hyderabad's problems, but it's very important. It will take people from one corner of Hyderabad virtually to the other. It provides a virtual lifeline for the people to get from one corner to the other without having to sit in traffic and wait endlessly. So, you can imagine that this is going to be an important step for the people of Hyderabad, and they will be cheering it on. They get a chance to, of course, experience it for themselves. We saw the Prime Minister take the train, take the metro along with the Chief Minister, the Deputy with his cabinet members, as well as central ministers, and ministries which have played a key part in this public-private partnership. which is being touted as the biggest public-private partnership that this country has seen. And of course, that has had really caused its own sort of problems. But for the citizens of Hyderabad, at least for now, it seems there is something to celebrate about the fact that they're getting a new age technology with some of the newest bells and whistles that you can see in any metro network anywhere in the world.
Absolutely, Viren. As you mentioned, it's going to be modern technology that's going to be put on display from tomorrow, and people of Hyderabad, citizens of Hyderabad, can enjoy their metro ride from tomorrow. Today, of course, it was the chance of Prime Minister to enjoy the first inaugural ride there, Viren. But if we speak about the technology, there are several facts that set this particular metro rail apart from the other metro rails that we've seen in the country so far. It's going to be disabled, commuter friendly. We understand that there's going to be a ramp right at the road level so as to make wheelchairs accessible to lifts. It's also going to be put in place the smart card facility. Also, the government as well as the authorities have ensured that there's going to be last mile connectivity, something that has been a bit of an issue in the other metro rail projects across the country. All those issues are going to be smoothened out in this particular project, and we're given to understand that people of Hyderabad are going to be enjoying a smooth ride in the metro rail.
To look at this more holistically, not just from these minute details about how to get from one station to the next, but also the holistic overall picture of how you would bring the commuters to and from the metro station, which means bus connectivity and other connectivity in terms of roads to ensure that people can get to these places. It's easy to get to a metro station, so they're not put off by it being too far, or not having the right amount of buses which would take them there, because you're going to have to also significantly increase that sort of infrastructure. And it seems in this project, at least, that a lot of that has been kept in mind. So you're seeing an effort by the government there to ensure that they're working very, very closely to understand what the commuter would need, whether that be in fact this last mile connectivity for buses, or for that matter, you have these disabled friendly escalators and elevators at the stations, ramps leading right up to the road. Now these might seem small, but for somebody who's on a wheelchair, trying to get one point to another in Hyderabad, this is a dream come true, because and this is basically what you want. You want the opportunity to be able to get from place to place without the hassle of having to worry about whether your wheelchair will go there. And that this project answers some of those problems that the citizens of Hyderabad have faced, especially those who are differently able. It will aid them in getting from one place to another. It will also give them a new option that they never had before in terms of road travel locally within Hyderabad.